Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm outside Old Trafford, where Joshua Zirkzee debut goal in front of the Stretford end has given Manchester United all 3 Premier League points here at Old Trafford on the opening day of the season. And what a goal it was from Joshua Zirkzee. He came on as a late sub, and I can't lie, when he was playing out there, I was thinking, why are you dropping so deep? Why aren't you leading the line a little bit more, getting on the defenders, getting on the centre halves and trying to get in there? He was dropping really, really deep, but his goal was a proper poacher's goal. It was a fantastic finish for him. It came from probably his only chance in the game. It wasn't Manchester United's only chance in the game. We had numerous opportunities that Manchester United should have scored. Bruno Fernandes in the first half had 2 gilt-edged opportunities, which on another day, he sticks both of them home. And Mason Mount, in that second half, in front of the Stretford end as well, he had a big opportunity to make it 1-0 for Manchester United, and he failed to do so. All that mattered today was 3 points. The clean sheet will be a nice little bonus for Manchester United, but we got to do better in terms of taking our chances. The manager has said it previously as well. Before the game started, he said we've got to be better at taking our chances. Now, it didn't help that we didn't start with an out-and-out striker today. Joshua Zirkzee was on the bench. Rasmus Højlund's injured at this moment in time. So it was Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount who were kind of interchanging, leading the line for Manchester United out there today. And obviously we'll be better with a striker on the pitch, whether that's Rasmus Højlund or Joshua Zirkzee, as we saw today, sticking that goal in. And it was a goal that Ruud van Nistelrooy would have been proud of. Ruud van Nistelrooy, interestingly, another Dutch striker who scored on his Premier League debut at Old Trafford against Fulham. Joshua Zirkzee doing the same. And it was a goal that Ruud van Nistelrooy would have been proud of. He ran into the box, the ball came in, and he just sticks his toe out. To be fair, Scott McTominay was running in on behind him as well, and maybe could have got an attempt at goal. But it was Joshua Zirkzee there sticking his toe out to make sure he got on the end of it, and it trickled over the line to send the Stretford end into absolute raptures. There were times there where you're sitting there thinking, oh my God, it's not going to be one of those games, is it, where Manchester United have loads of opportunities, fail to take them, fail to score. It's not going to be one of those games, is it? But thankfully, we managed to get the win, and we even managed to miss a gilt-edged opportunity as well. Marcus Rashford ran through towards the end of the game there when it was already 1-0. He tried to slip it to Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho should have been scoring. He should have been scoring, but it was maybe a little bit behind him. Maybe the pass wasn't as good as it should have been from Marcus Rashford. And I was crying out for Marcus Rashford to smash it himself. Have an attempt at goal yourself. Stick it in the back of the net. It's 1-0. There's 20, 30 seconds to go. Stick it in the back of the net and make it 2-0. Look, he went for the sweaty one. United went for the sweaty goal that your mate does against you on FIFA and square it. And Alejandro Garnacho has an open goal. But unfortunately, it didn't go that way. We did keep a clean sheet. And we had 2 different centre-back partnerships. We started with Lisandro Martinez and Harry Maguire. And we ended with Johnny Evans and Matthijs de Ligt. I thought Harry Maguire was very, very good today. There was a few moments where Lisandro Martinez looked a little bit rusty. There was a time where he got chased into the box as well. I think it was Iwobi who took him for a little bit of a run. Look, he grew into the game and his passing was always there as well. But I thought Harry Maguire was pretty good for Manchester United today. And look, I don't rate Harry Maguire as highly as others do. And I think that Manchester United should have a different centre-back starting week in, week out. And if that's Matthijs de Ligt and Lisandro Martinez with Lenny Yoro on the scene as well, I think Harry Maguire is a decent option in terms of a 4th choice, fighting to be that 3rd or 2nd and get onto the pitch. I think he could do a decent role in that position now. Obviously, you may get someone come in and want to give you 20, 30 million for him, and maybe you take it. But it's not a bad 4th choice at all. And I thought his performance out there today was very, very good. At fullback, Mazraoui made his debut as well. I thought he was excellent. In the first half, it was Mazraoui and Kobbie Mainoo that were our leading talents for me. And did really well. Kobbie Mainoo was excellent. Maybe his influence on the game disappeared a little bit towards the end of the game, and that could be down to fitness. He came back late in terms of the Euros and that. We replaced him with Scott McTominay, who was playing against Fulham, and it could be his last game at Old Trafford. You never know. It could be one of those that secures a move, whether that's to Fulham, is being linked with Napoli at this moment in time, is being linked with a move to Turkey as well. It could be his last game here at Old Trafford. And again, a player that I think United can improve on and do better than, but a player that's had his moments at Manchester United. He was huge last season. I think if he did go somewhere like Fulham, it'd be a big coup for them scored countless amount of goals for United last season. I thought it was him that got on the end of the goal that Joshua Zirkzee actually claimed, as he was there getting into the box again. And I remember his moment against Manchester City here at Old Trafford just before we locked down for COVID, and I remember thinking, this is one of my favourite Manchester United moments in the Stretford End. Just watching, I stood on my chair while everyone was celebrating, and I was celebrating, but I managed to take, when you just take a moment to look around, I remember thinking, we won't see this for a long time, a full house at Old Trafford in a time. It was a weird time for everyone in the world, wasn't it? We didn't know what was going to go down. And yeah, that was a moment that will stick with me. He scored some crucial goals for United, and it could be the last time we see him out there today as Manchester United's team looks to improve. As I said, the centre-back partnerships, I thought Maguire did well. I thought Lisandro Martinez did well, grew into the game. Johnny Evans did well when he came on, and Matthijs de Ligt had a few moments where he looked really strong and physical and in the air and looked really good. And it would have been great for him to be on the pitch when Manchester United scored that winner, wouldn't it? It would have been really good for him. Diogo Dalot had a mixed game out there today as well, but I thought Mazraoui, possibly our man of the match, he was absolutely fantastic out there. Kobbie Mainoo started the game well, as I said, but faded a little bit as the game went on. You could put that down to fitness. Casemiro, there were moments where off the ball he looked really, really shakily, but then the moments on the ball where he looked excellent, and the two chances that Bruno should have stuck away were created by Casemiro. On another day, he has a couple of assists out there, and I thought it was a performance where he grew into the game. It looked like he got fitter as the game went on, and Casemiro's got a big role for us this season. We need him to step up, and it wasn't that bad in the end from him. In the front three, we looked dangerous at times, but we got to get going a little bit, playing with Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes kind of rotating that false nine position. It leaves us a little bit disjointed, and, the likes of Marcus Rashford, Amad Diallo, Garnacho, they need a striker to kind of build relationships with, and it'll be good to get Rasmus Højlund out there after his injury, and of course, Joshua Zirkzee getting that goal. A big moment for him at Old Trafford. A lot of talk would have happened if he didn't score today, because I don't think his performance was particularly good when he was on the pitch before the goal, but that goal, and that's what strikers are judged on. It was a fantastic goal for him, and it gave Manchester United 3 points in the end. And Onana keeping another clean sheet for Manchester United as well. We have to take our chances, we know that, and as the season goes on, we'll want to see the players taking their chances, but that's all that mattered out there today. Making sure you get 3 points, and we managed to get 3 points in the end. A big 3 points for United. United, top of the league. I know it's because we're the only ones that have played so far, but nevertheless, I'm going to sing it, all right. Anyway, big result for United here at Old Trafford against Fulham. Buzzing with the 3 points. There's still things to improve on, and you'd like to think, can we get another midfielder in the mix? Someone like Ugarte has been linked with the club. Get de Ligt settled and starting for Manchester United. I think he will make a big difference. Mazraoui showed, a really, really good debut out there today. So, plenty of positives to be had. Of course, we have to improve, but big 3 points for Manchester United. And Fulham aren't any they're not a run-over team. They're a very good side out there. They're not getting around well at times today. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Keep it like, comment, share and subscribe. A big Friday night of football at Old Trafford at the Theatre of Dreams. Man United get the win, and Joshua Zirkzee is a new hero in the stands. What a goal for him. Buzzing with that. See you in a bit.